There we go. Okay, good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 26th. I'm Christina Dillabo, Director of Communications for the Desert Southwest Conference, and this is Tuesday Talks, a weekly gathering with church communicators to see what's coming down the pike, to share resources, to get ideas from others. And I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. Let me see here. I'm going to share my screen if I can. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, the very first thing that I want to share with you is an offer from Outreach for Advent using their promo code UMCA23. Your church can get $300 off towards Advent church tools. So this is a first come, first served offer. So once the offer funds are depleted, the code will expire. I'll send you the link to this page and you can take a look at all the different items that they have. From what I can remember, you don't have to spend more than $300 to get the $300 discount. Many years ago, I would order postcards for our church and customize them with whatever it is that we were going to be doing for the holidays. And I would just take those, walk them around the neighborhood and knock on doors and tell people about, here's what's going on at our church. I'd love to see you there. I'll be there. And sometimes I bring my kids with me so they could see, yep, there's going to be kids there. So I highly recommend giving that a shot. Any questions about that? Yeah, go ahead, Megan.
It's not really a question, but just a heads up. If your church is one that you want to be aware of who you're supporting, outreach.com statement of belief is really kind of against the Methodist beliefs. So we've stopped using it, even with all the free money. I'm just like, nope, I can't do it. And every time I get a survey, I'm like, this is why I don't use you guys. But just a heads up that yes, it's awesome, and I have used it in the past, but once I found out what their statement of belief was, I was like, that's gross. I don't want the church supporting that. So just a heads up, do with it as you will.
Thank you, Megan. All right, so the next item I'm going to share with you is about a leadership talk that's coming up. It's from the conference, Desert Southwest Conference Clergy and Lay Leadership Development Team. It's a leadership talk on October 9th. Begins at 7 p.m. It's on Zoom. The title is Learning Leaders, a Leadership Model, and it's featuring Pastor Nicholas Granger. From what my understanding, this is a series that Pastor Nicholas Granger is leading. He already did one. And if you wanted to find previous recordings from the Clergy and Lay Leadership Development Team, you can go to dscumc.org/C as in clergy, LLD as in lay leadership development. That's the shortcut to get you to this page. And if you click on the Go to Leadership Talk Videos button, you'll find all the previous recordings with a little summary of each one. What do I want to share about this? Well, that's where you'll find the first one that Pastor Nicholas Granger had done. And you'll find the next ones will be added here as well. This is the last one. Normally I'd say register for the leadership talks in advance so you can participate, tell your congregation about it or other leaders if it's something that relates for them, that you think that they might be interested in it. But really, you can also take advantage of these previously recorded ones, share these at a later time. Maybe some of these, like this one from Sherry Hull on communications, might inspire some really fruitful discussions. So consider maybe using these at a staff meeting, a committee meeting. There's plenty of different areas where you could use these, but they are available for you to use. They all live on YouTube, but you can find a little description of them and see if it's something you might want to use at a later time. Any questions about that one? No, okay. Then I will go on to the next item, which is the Communications Learning Week, which is happening on October 16th through the 20th. If you register by October 12th, you'll get a discount. The sessions, here's something new. So the sessions, I didn't realize that they are they're virtual workshops, and they'll have Q&A and resources by experts, but it's flexible. So basically, if you couldn't make it on one of the sessions, they're still going to get recorded, and they're going to be sent to you. The recordings will be sent to you, and they'll remain available for 6 months after the event has ended. So it's supposed to help, make it a little more flexible, and so you can learn at your leisure. And I do have they have a promo video that I was about to share, but I wanted to make sure that you were aware that, yeah, these courses are not free. There is a fee. And Betty, I think you had something to share about that.
Yeah, I did look at the description and everything, and I got excited about it. And then whenever I saw that there was a fee, and we're pinching pennies right now at Willowbrook, and so I didn't even want to approach my boss about the possibility of that. Instead, I went exploring in the conference website, in the communication page, and found the free training videos that are available there. And I have begun going through those. I started with the communication toolkit. I decided that would be a good starting place. And I've gone about halfway through it now, the toolkit. And the notes that I've taken so far have been very valuable to me, because I came back when COVID, our shutdown COVID, to a new job description. And so I've been learning as I swim through communication here in the church and beyond the newsletter. It's been a new experience for me, and I'm learning every day, and I absolutely love what I'm experiencing right now in those videos on the conference website.
So, thank you so much. All right, so then I'm going to share my screen again to just quickly play the little promo video. There's no real, you'll just hear music is what it is. Just a second. All right. Then next thing I want to share with you is the developing a year-round stewardship
Sharing our
strategy.
faith where people commonly gather is a concept as...
Sorry about that. Okay, it's from Discipleship Ministries. This one is free. It's a webinar on November 14th at, well, it says 6:30 p.m., but I would guess that it's not going to be Mountain Standard or Pacific time. Okay, it would be 5:30 Arizona time. What else? So this is the link to the Zoom registration. This is what I'm going to send you. It tells you a little bit about it. You might want to share this one with your finance chair, maybe your pastor, your lay leader, whoever it is that makes sense at your church that this stewardship seminar would be beneficial to them. My goodness. All right, questions about that one? Okay, well, that's all I have to share. I am curious, Betty, so when you were talking about the other communications trainings, the free ones, I wasn't 100% sure if you were talking about the Communications Commission webpage on the Desert Southwest Conference website, or were you talking about the communications resources from UMCOM? I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the one from the
Good
conference.
question.
Does this look familiar?
Let's see. No, it must have been the
UMCOM.
yeah.
That's the one. Okay.
The training, I think, is what I looked at. The essential training.
Oh, okay.
I think that's where I went. Maybe.
All right.
I'll tell you what, I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. So if there's anything else that anybody else wants to share, now's the time to do it. If y'all find some resource that was helpful to you, please always think of me, send it to me so that I can share it with others through this Tuesday Talks gathering. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week. I'll see you next week.